What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4. As you can already see, there's a lot I gotta show you that happened. So let's get into what happened while I was gone. Alright, so first things first, I needed to get some quartz. So I did what everyone does, and I went to get some obsidian for the nether portal. I don't want to talk about how long it took me to figure this out right here, but I ended up cheating the system and vein mining a shit ton of obsidian all at once. So haha, the lava loses again to me, the superior being. Alright, next I went exploring to try to find some cows, but I ended up finding these 2 pigs first over here on this beach. And I decided to take them just in case I never find pigs again. You know how it is. You never see some of these things. I still haven't seen a chicken yet, and I do want a chicken farm eventually. I'm just going to end up keeping these guys with the cows for now. It's a temporary spot anyway, because I'm going to be using the cows to make a leather farm. And I ended up going out to the same spot I found the pigs, and I found these 2 guys sitting there, just ready to come home. Any day now. Up next is the lapidary dynamo, which uses apatite to make power. And I'm using it to jumpstart a metallurgic infuser because I needed to make some steel. But to smelt the steel dust, I needed to make a blast furnace. I was so tired of the process, honestly, by the time I got here that I took the first steel from the process and I just threw it into the composter and walked away. Then, to my delight, I found out that I needed to gather about 120 dandelion to make the next 2 machines, which is the biofuel reactor and the biofuel generator. This took way longer than I expected, but I got to know the lay of the land a little bit better. But look at this. Look at how ridiculous this crafting is. It took me so long to do this, and I had to do this like 8 times. I think I cut out like half of the crafting I had to do. All that for some plastic. But yeah, the bioreactor. This thing takes crops and turns it into biofuel. And I'm crafting the biofuel generator now, and this thing takes biofuel and turns it into power. But here's the setup of how I built it. I got a sink for the water source, a buffer tank in the middle there, the purple thingy. On the right is the bioreactor, and on the left is the biofuel reactor, and then here's just some pipes to move the various items. And I'll go over how it all works in the video. Here's the setup for the inputs and stuff, so you can just copy this down if you're going to copy this design. Okay, hopefully I put a montage right there where I went over what happened. Yeah, let me do a little base tour now that there's some more things for you to see. I went exploring and I found some more bushes here with a bunch of berries on them, and I'll probably automate this at some point. I found 2 pigs and 2 cows, as you saw, and I've started breeding them just a little bit, but I'm going to make these into bigger farms soon enough. Here's the farm from last episode, looking the same, except the only difference is now the corners are potatoes instead of sesame seeds, and I'll explain that in a minute. I got some sugarcane here. Right now it's manual, but these things in this mod pack grow 10 blocks tall, so I'll be setting something automatic up for that for sure. This little area down here is a bit different. I got the bed here now, and I carved out a little path to go to the mine. We still got a little monkey down there chilling. Eventually this will be blocked off because instead of this ladder here, I want to do one of those elevators that you just shift click and go down, so that will be there soon. Into this room here, we got an emergency off switch for our conveyor belt. Everything from the farm up above comes through this guy here. Some of them get filtered out into these funnels, and these funnels, this is a temporary thing about this farm, is they'll be stacking up into these chests. Each thing that I can eat or use to make some type of food will stack up into those chests before they end up being used for biofuel. So let me just explain this little system here. This right here, it unlocks this piston, which lets you see the lever that controls the farm up above. I don't want to accidentally break that, because then it will break the plants up above and I'll have to replant them. But if you notice, yeah, everything else stopped moving whenever you open this gate here. And that's thanks to this guy, this redstone link, just sneakily connected up to this guy over here. Alright, but if we come over here, you can see where everything ends up. Into this double hopper array, down into this chest. And as you saw me build this setup here, goes up into the bioreactor, which takes water from this sink, turns it into biofuel. This is a little buffer right here, which then gets put into the biofuel generator, which is actually maxed out, which means I can show you my overflow protection feature. As you can see, this thing is full of sesame seeds, which is why I removed them from the system. And I use 2 hoppers right here. Everything funnels into the top one, and this top one should never be full because the amount of unique items coming from the farm will end up filling this hopper up first. And when this hopper fills up, it means that the system is clogged, and this comparator triggers the redstone, which triggers this hopper down here to let some of these items out so that the bottom full hopper can start emptying into the system again. The overflow will get shot into the lava and dealt with that way. So yeah, that's our passive power setup here. And now that we've gone over that, I can show you guys a little bit of the land I cleared up above. As you can see, I tore down the hill over this side, and I'm going to start building different farms and factories up here. Maybe a new source of power or duplication, something like that. I'm not really sure yet. Maybe I'll put the cows up here and then make a sort of leather farm, something like that. Still working on it. But in the meantime, I torched it all up so that no mobs can spawn. And if you come down here, I'll show you guys what we're going to be working on this episode, which is using this sawmill to make some sawdust. And we're going to use that sawdust to create a cardboard box. You can see it takes 4 sawdust. And what you can do with this is go and grab mob spawners. And we're going to use those mob spawners to create a mob grinding facility thing. Yeah, let's get going. So I think we need to just throw some oak into here, which I should have. Alright, perfect. Now if you remember last episode, there was a bunch of mob spawners in that one dungeon. So I'm going to go try and clear that out today, if I can find it again. That might be the hardest part of the battle, is finding that thing again. Oh yeah, check this out. I also got time in a bottle. I wonder if that works on this. Definitely. Alright, sweet. This is way faster. It's going to save a lot of time. Alright, and that gives us... Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess I will take it. I'll have sticks for days. Let's see how many cardboard boxes we can make out of all that. Way too much. So now that my inventory is a little bit more clear, let's head down and try to find that dungeon. Okay, got lucky there. I think I found it already. Okay, so this is how you get mob spawners with the cardboard boxes. You just right click it, break that bad boy. Now you can see it says block data yes, spawner. There we go. We're gonna keep this one up top of our inventory so that we don't break that or something. Maybe we'll even find some more loot in here this time too. Might as well take these little things here, like the blast furnace and this altar thing. I don't know what it's for. I don't want to move the crucible because this looks like it could be used for something later. Alright, here's another zombie spawner. Oh boy, I have a feeling this place is going to be such a maze. Oh, nice. Skeleton spawner. This means we'll have a nice way of getting bone meal, even though it's not really that useful in this mod pack. Oh, look at that. Sneaky, sneaky. And there's a spawner underneath it. Oh, too bad it's the worst kind. Oh wait, no, these aren't that bad. I thought this was the imp, or whatever the hell they're called, that like float around through blocks. Ooh. Basic little amulet there. Let's put that on real quick. +1 armor toughness. I'll take it. Creepy. Essence of death. Oh, cool. Can make ourselves enderproof. Shadow gem. This looks intense. I'll save that for later. Don't think I could do anything with that yet. $200 IQ. Alright, I'm going to grab whatever other spawners I can find, and if anything cool happens along the way, I'll show you. Oh boy. Oh, another spawner. Or could that be a monster thingy? Oh god. Where'd that creeper go? Okay, he's trying to get me to come over there to trigger that monster box thing. Alright, I have an idea. Let's make a trap for these things, because there's about to be a bunch of monsters spawning in there. Watch this not be one of those ones that spawn a bunch of monsters. Alright, that should be good enough, and then I'll just slice at their feet right here. Really don't want that creeper to be watching me though while I do this. So let's go for him first. Haha. My plan. Oh no, I forgot to close off the fucking trap. Oh no. Okay, at least it's just zombies. Terrifying. Whoa. Somebody dropped TNT. Is that an Enderman? Could have sworn. Oh jeez. Nice. Oh god. I don't know if I can survive this. I don't have any milk. I really can't take any damage right now or I'm screwed. I think I'm screwed regardless. Oh god, this is the end. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Don't come any closer. Jeez. Oh my goodness. That was so close. Oh my lord. Alright, yeah. Oh my goodness, there's more of you. Hey, the witch traps and diamonds. Cool. Okay, I'm going back to the base. I'm not quite sure where I'm putting the monster spawners, but I think I'm going to put them over here. So I'm going to start a little chest. Alright, I think I'm going to use this section over here to sort of build out the area that I want them to spawn in, and then source them all down into one block. Yeah, I'm just going to clear some of this out, and then start to think about how I'm going to need the design to be. Okay, so my thoughts so far is using this little area right here. I'm going to build like a water source that brings all the mobs up to one block, but I'm going to put all the spawners in this space that runs along here. And I think that should work, so let's get to building it. Yeah, just in case you didn't know, in this mod pack you can control when spawners are turned on and off with redstone, and you can add sugar to them to speed up the spawn rates and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that as much as I can for this. But first things first, let's find the middle, which is right here. And I'd like to make it so that at this level you can just come here and attack them, which means I need them all to end up right on top of here. So let's mark that with this. I think I'll make it 3 wide just because of the way the sword can span and attack all of them. Whew, that was so close. I almost let out all the animals. I'm also going to put a mob crusher here so I can harvest the pink slime and meat, or whatever it's called. Alright, so we're definitely going to want them to land right here, but we're going to put them up onto half slabs. Let's go ahead and make a few hoppers here. Alright, 7 hoppers should do just fine for now, but let's go ahead and make this a double chest. And just for giggles, let's make it gold. And just for giggles, let's make them diamond chests. Oh wait, that's not how you do it. What? Oh, we need glass. It's actually cheaper. I need 1 more glass, are you kidding me? So what, I need 12 glass for this? And voila. Do these not connect? That is fine. Okay, and then they'll be standing on half slabs right here. Alright, so this right here, they already shouldn't be able to get out of. I'm going to try to go with something simple here. Alright, let's just check to make sure the water goes the right amount of length. Okay, perfect. But I am going to have to put this up higher. You kind of see what I'm going for here. Okay, so basically where this top layer of cobble is right here floating, everywhere that there's a piece of cobble there, I can place a spawner. Alright, so we got a zombie spawner here. Cool, another zombie spawner. Alright, so we got a wraith spawner here, skeleton spawner. I wonder if this is enough light to keep these from spawning while I continue to work. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spawners. And I want to hook them all up to redstone. So that means I'm going to need... Don't I have any brass? Okay, I need to make copper and zinc chunks. Okay, it gives me 12. I think 12 brass would give me exactly enough for 6 of these redstone links. Okay. We ended up with a bunch more than we needed. But we are going to need to use our wrench. And I want to use bone meal as the code for it, because I associate bone meal with mob grinders. It'll kind of help me remember. Okay, let's put the switch right here. And put bone meal in here so that it can send the signal. And let's go make it so that all these can receive the signal. Okay, that's not how you do that. I think you just right click it. Okay, yep, you just right click it. Okay, 2 more. Oh, okay, it's not what I meant to do. Okay, now the last thing I need to do to make that work is hit them all with a bit of redstone. So at least I think this is how to do that. Maybe it's redstone block. You know, that sounds right actually. Yeah, it's got to be redstone block. Yeah, now that I think of it, I'm like 90% sure it's redstone blocks. Alright, attempt number 2. Ah, it's a comparator. I hope I have enough quartz. Time to make, what, 5 comparators? Okay, now I can go and make them fucking redstone powered. Okay, so they're all on. Now let's go see if I can turn them off. Hey, they're all off now. Sick. Alright, let's build a shell around all this. And I will cut back to when I'm done with that. Alright, I can remove the torches now because all the spawners are off. And I can start adding sugar, which makes them spawn faster, like so. Wow, each one can take quite a bit. I might have to go get some more sugar cane for this. Before I block this all off, let's see what else I can add to it. Yeah, most of this stuff I can add later. Okay, super ugly, nice. Alright, here goes the first test. Here's what it looks like. Absolute garbage. Actually, before I start this, I need to get half slabs on the roof before a bunch of mobs spawn up there. Alright, now that I got the roof all slabbed up, let's turn this thing on, see if it works. It's not perfect, but it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. See, can the baby get out? Nope. It even holds the babies in. Nice. Yeah, after doing this for like 2 minutes, I already want to automate this. Alright, nice. Now, I just need to build the mob crusher nearby, and I'll probably make it so I can turn it on and off as well. And we can start doing a passive mob grinder. Yeah, this kind of looks like garbage, but whatever.